AITA for telling my sister to stop taking showers with her husband in my house? My F32 sister F28 and her husband M32 moved in with us 2 days ago after they lost their apartment to medical debts for their child, my nephew. My husband and I are more than happy to have them stay for a few weeks till they get this resolved. However, yesterday at 7 p.m., I was in the kitchen when my husband rushed in and said that he saw both my sister and her husband walk out of the bathroom. They'd most likely taken a shower together. My husband said that it irked him, and I agreed that what they did was somewhat inappropriate. He asked me to speak to my sister on the matter, and I did. She got defensive, asking how this is affecting me or my husband in any way. I told her that it made my husband feel uncomfortable and would rather that they just take their showers separately. She started ranting about being overwhelmed by their son's health problems and not having some alone time together as a married couple, and found this activity as a bonding time to spend together. I apologized for how she felt but requested that she just do as asked. She got mad at me and said that I was being inconsiderate and she didn't understand my husband's hang up on what she and her husband do. We started arguing and she stormed off to the guest's room where my nephew and Bill are. She's not speaking to me, but my husband said I did the right thing by speaking to her and setting this boundary. AITA? Am I and my husband overreacted to this? Some infos. 1. My husband did not mention hearing anything, just that he saw them get out of the bathroom. And yes, they were clothed. 2. It's the only bathroom in the house. 3. They spent approximately 10 plus in the shower according to my husband. Edit. I'm gonna bring my husband to look at the responses and help answer some questions down here. Okay? Just give me a few minutes. Edit. I'm sorry I can't respond to every single comment, but my husband says he's uncomfortable and doesn't want to expand on the situation. Info. Unless they were loudly banging. Why do you care? There's nothing weird or untoward by a couple showering together. My husband and I often shower together, and 99% of the time it is completely non-sexual. We find it to be a nice time to chat without fear of interruption from our kids. Wait, let me see if I've got this straight. Their child is so ill they've lost their home to cover his treatment. And you freak out because they walked out of the bathroom together? YTA doesn't even come close. Jesus Christ. YTA. As long as the shower's clean when they're done, you shouldn't care. I was in the kitchen when my husband rushed in and said that he saw both my sister and her husband walk out of the bathroom. This is a strange hang-up for him to have. Was he raised in an environment with unhealthy views about sex and intimacy? YTA. And so is your husband. Why is he suppressed about what a married couple does? What makes them taking a shower together inappropriate? Did they walk out the bathroom naked? Why is your husband even making assumptions about what another couple does in the shower? What exactly is it that irks him about your sister and her husband being together in the shower? Your husband is either jealous or is seriously projecting. If that isn't the case, he's being very creepy and invasive. Edit. Thanks for the upvotes and awards, guys. Your husband is upset because you're grown. Married sister might have been what? Showering together or showering together? Either way, that's kinda weird. Especially if he felt the need to go tattle to you about it. Does he expect them to not sleep together, too? Because he might be shocked by the things that happen in a bed. They're going through a rough time. They need a bit of time without you guys or the kid around. And unless there's enough rooms that they don't have to bunk with the kid, that's not happening. Soft YTA for you. Your husband is AH for making a big deal out of this. You husband came rushing in to tell you that your sister and her husband took a shower together? This is so dumb. YTA. Get a life, bruh. Leave them alone, they're stressed enough as it is. Edit. Obligatory. Wow, I didn't expect all the updates and awards. Thanks. More importantly, I was a bit flippant in my original comment. So I want to use my newfound fame and glory. Lol. To say something to everyone saying, your house, your rules, or, they need to get a hotel. That's all fine and good. We're here to give our opinions on the situation. But can we remember? This couple just lost their home. They are in serious medical debt. They have a very sick child. The likelihood of their marriage surviving the immense stress and hardship they are experiencing is statistically low. Can we get some compassion for these people? Can you leave your personal hang-ups behind and give them some support? Can you find happiness that they are making time and effort to spend together? What's really more important here? YTA. How old is your husband? I'm sorry he saw two married adults walk out of a bathroom fully clothed and had to rush into tattle to you and make you talk to them about his issues? Saying it's a boundary and refusing to elaborate doesn't really fly in a situation like this. If it is such an issue for him, he needs to be the one to bring it up, not push you to be the bad guy. Lost their apartment to medical debt is such a bleak sentence. The American, I'm guessing, medical system is the asshole. YTA. What two consenting adults do in a bathroom is none of your business. If you couldn't hear them and they didn't walk out naked, what does it matter? Furthermore, it kind of sounds like your husband is jealous. Upside down face. YTA. Kinda weird that he was upset that your sister and her husband were showering together? Is he a peeper? Info. Why is your husband suppressed? YTA. You and your husband both. Neither of you would have been aware of them showering together until hubby saw them come out of the bathroom together. You didn't hear them doing anything. Didn't feel banging on the walls. Just saw them come out of the bathroom together. What's next? They sleep in separate rooms because you might see them go in the room together and imagine them laying down in the bed together? Gasp. The horror and sinfulness of it all. How dare they? YTA. More than that, your husband is more so tall. They lost their place to medical debt taking care of their child, which has to be an absolute nightmare of a time in their life. Even more so to have to move into your place to get back on their feet. Your husband then timed them in the bathroom and immediately went to tattle on them to you within 48 hours of them moving in. Maybe they just needed to have a cry in the shower over their horrible circumstances. Maybe they just wanted 10 minutes to hold each other after a roller coaster of the past few days, weeks, months of constant stress from the medical issues plus losing their home. There are many occasions when married or long-term relationship couples even want 10 minutes, which is hardly a long shower, just to unwind or have some closeness without sex. To even manage full-on sex plus two people getting bathed in 10 minutes? Come on now. You and your husband are acting extremely holier than thou with this. Is he always this juvenile when it comes to other couples being close, or is it just because it's your sister? Yes. Bring your husband here. We'd like a word with him. Lol. YTA. Let her have some time with her husband. So weird your husband even cares about this. YTA. They're adults. They took a shower together. Me and my husband shower together every single day. Now I may not personally do it at someone else's house, but I really don't see how it's some scandalous thing either way. Unless you can hear them banging or something, there's literally no reason you should be concerned with it. TBH, you and your husband are weird for even caring. Emo. Just want to point out that showering with your partner doesn't always automatically mean they're getting down and dirty. It can also be stress relieving to just wash each other, hug, and yeah, even cry in your partner's arms, letting the water wash away hurt and pain. I can only imagine how rough it's been for them to have a sick child and end up losing their home because of medical bills. That kind of stress can break a relationship. And even if they were getting touchy-feely in the 10 minutes that they were in there, as long as everything is cleaned up and the door isn't left wide open for everyone to see and hear, why does it matter? Edit to add showering together is a perfectly normal and healthy way to reconnect with your partner. Life is rough enough. Let them have their bonding time. YTA. If they aren't taking up the bathroom for too long, aren't making any weird or bad noises, aren't damaging the shower, then why is it an issue? I get that it's your house, but honestly this seems excessive. YTA. And it sounds to me like her hubby might have a thing for your sister. Big red flag. Why is he worried about them showering together? As long as they're not in there for 60+ min at a time. I had my 32F sister, 36F, and Bill, 32M, plus their 2 kids living with me for a while, and as long as I or their kids didn't hear it, I'd gaff. Big red flag that he's uncomfortable because of them bathing together. In a few years you'll probably need marriage counseling. Good luck. YTA. How does that affect you and your husband in any way? But the bigger question is, why is a 32-year-old man so upset over 2 adults taking a shower together?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.